Hello everyone, Kiki Kannon here with Kannon Studios, and welcome to another video. If you recently watched my video on creating my dual blades, my prop video, well, I have another video for you today of creating my Queen Beryl Staff. I believe I created this prop just a year before I created my dual blades, just to get an idea of kind of like how much I progressed, and I can't wait for my newer props. But I believe I created the Queen Beryl Staff in 2018, if I'm correct. So anyway, I'm just going to be showing you the process of which I built this prop specifically. And like I said in my dual dagger video, this was before I knew I was going to make YouTube videos, so I'm sorry I didn't quite record every part, but I'm usually pretty good at documentation, so I do have a lot of pictures to show, and I do also have some videos. So thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you appreciate the video, and I got more videos on the way, so thanks. So starting out, I have my wooden dolls, and I created this in two sections so that it could be taken apart and assembled for easily traveling, since the commissioner was going to be traveling a lot. And so I cut in my sections, and a few of these I needed small enough to where I could fit on my lathe, which is why I have the hole in the bottom. So I'm going to be lathing the end and the top piece and then adding it onto my two separate dowels. So I lathe the top and bottom piece on the same dowel, and I'll just be cutting the bottom and the top off and then adding them to my other pieces. And after cutting off the tip, I did a little bit of cleanup on the bottom piece, and then I started sculpting the main portion of the staff using monster clay. And now that I have the sculpt finished, it's time to start the molding process. This was probably the most complicating mold process I've ever done. I've never quite had to create a mold this complicating. It ended up being a 4-part mold, and then I created the mother mold around it. So basically, you have to carefully put it back together again in 4 pieces, and it fits together like a puzzle, and the material will be poured in, the resin will be poured in from the top hole part after securely being bolted together. And I was really proud of myself because it actually came out really well. And here's my solid casted piece here. Sorry I don't have any footage of pouring it, but I have other videos on pouring resin if you're interested, and that's where my switch was going to fit in the bottom for all my lighting. So to blend in the resin cast with the wooden dowels, I used epoxy sculpt to kind of blend it together. And then after it was dry, I was able to sand and Dremel it down to blend it better. And then I primed the whole staff and painted it. And as you can see, there's no harsh ridge anymore. So as far as the dome, I bought the dome, and it was this plastic, and I tinted it with this black tinting paint, and then I wrapped lights around a foam cone to insert. And it can be unscrewed because it is bolted in case the batteries need to change. And I also created the other accessories for the commission for the character. And because I have all the molds and everything, I just decided to make a set for myself to cosplay as, because why not? And I had a lot more fun doing this character than I thought I would, but it's not something I don't think I would have naturally picked, but I'm happy that I have done it because I actually really enjoyed being Queen Beryl. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to bring you some more prop videos soon.